Boom, YouTube, what's going on? Hope you had a tremendous week. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 tried and true methods Momentum uses to consistently generate 4, 5, and even 6-figure virtual tour leads for our business. What's going on, guys? If you haven't yet, go to our YouTube channel, click subscribe, and click that little bell too so you get notifications whenever we post a new video. You will be the first person to know. Thank you so much for the support, and now the video you've been wanting to watch. So 3 methods that Momentum uses. We started implementing these 3 strategies literally 6 months ago, and they're going to be email marketing, number 1. Number 2 is going to be good old local SEO. And the third is going to be social media outreach. If you guys do these 3 tactics and really maximize them to its fullest potential, I can guarantee you guys will be reaping the rewards pretty soon and getting a boatload of leads for your virtual tour businesses in your respective niche, okay? So guys, the first thing I want to touch on is a combination of email marketing and lead scraping, okay? If you guys don't know what lead scraping is, it's essentially just taking data from an automated system like D7 Lead Finder here, plugging it into an email sender, and whether it's Mailshake, whether it's, what's another one? There's a boatload. GMass, that's another one. Good old Mailshake, Mailchimp, that's good too. But in this one, I'm going to be specifically focusing on D7 Lead Finder plus Mailshake, okay? So I'll show you guys how Lead Finder, D7 Lead Finder works. It's really simple. The prices aren't bad at all. I think a starter package is around $24, but essentially this is going to be your lead scraping tool. And I'll show you how this works. It's very, very, very simple. So all you need to do, let's just say your niche is gyms. You do virtual tours for gyms. That's your big niche. Doesn't matter where you are. You go to gyms, and then we're in Philadelphia. So in this case, we do Philadelphia, okay? And then get leads. Now, D7 is literally going to mine all of this data. It's going to give you, as you can see right here, the business name, phone number, email, website, everything that you need in order to plug it into the Mailshake email sender, okay? Now, this is great for a couple reasons, because now you have a boatload of their data, whether you just want to go straight up cold calling them, plug them into an email finder. You have a plethora of options here. So just to get your creative juices flowing, you know, maybe some people aren't really sold on the whole email marketing scheme, or they're just more so looking to, you know, do cold calling. Again, if it works for you, whatever works for you. That's really what, you know, I preach, whatever works for you. So I'm not going to wait for this to load, but essentially what you guys want to do is you want to download this list, all right? And then you want to plug it into Mailshake. So Mailshake, and I'll show you guys right here, this is one of our 2 accounts. We send over 1,000 emails a day, okay? So it might be kind of like, whoa, that's a lot. It is a lot. And as you can see here, these are all our active campaigns that we're currently pursuing. Momentum 360 does a plethora of niches. We've conquered a lot of them, and we just kind of are an all-in-one virtual tour platform, so to speak. So what you'll do is, and I don't want to explain in this video, but essentially you're going to plug in everything. You're going to create a campaign, and once you get a reply back, guys, all of these things are leads right here. All of these for January of 21 are leads. You can see we actually got Madison Square Garden. So from this thing right here, you can see Orange Theory Fitness. What else we got? Bricktown Comedy, a distribution center, Bryant Middle School. So all of these things, guys, are leads that are warm and are currently active in our pipeline, okay? So that's really a tremendous software that we use, D7 and Mailshake. So that's email marketing for you guys. The next thing I want to talk about is local SEO, okay? And if you guys don't know what local SEO is, it's essentially ranking locally for your niche. So I'll give you guys a little example here. If I wanted to type in virtual tour services, you guys can see that we're number 1. You can see that for virtual tour services Philadelphia, Momentum 360 ranks number 1 for this keyword. Now, why is that important? Why is it important to rank? If you can't already think about it, because you guys are number one, you're going to be the first company people see when they Google this keyword. So who are they going to click? What website are they going to click on? Who are they going to call? They're going to call you guys. If you can rank locally for your niche, that's perfect. I mean, you got to think right here. We have over 100 plus reviews, 5-star. There's a boatload of other good virtual tour platforms out there. I don't know who's that. But yeah, I mean, we have a boatload of competitors, but we invest in local SEO constantly. That's what separates us from people that don't do that, is we are, experts in local SEO. So what you want to do, and again, this is something I talk about in my course that I'm actually going to release in Q2. If you guys are interested, I'll send you a preview sign-up sheet where you can go get more information about this. But the course essentially is going to be talking about how to scale with local SEO, how to scale with getting all your businesses in Wyoming, Miami, Houston, Philly, Seattle. So we're all over the place. I mean, we're all over the place right here. Everything's verified. Phoenix, San Diego, LA, Las Vegas, Charlotte. The list goes on and on. I mean, we're in all 50 states in the US. So local SEO, guys, if you can master this, is tremendous. I'm not going to go into the specific tactics you need to use, but you can simply go and Google this. But if you're not doing this already, you need to do this in 2021. The biggest thing is with Google My Business. Now, Google My Business, as you saw right here, is your number one stop shop for local SEO and ranking locally. If you guys don't have a Google My Business yet for your virtual tour business, that's the first thing you need to invest in, because it's a free thing. It's a free thing that doesn't cost anything. You need to verify yourself with a postal code. So Google is going to send you a direct mail. Once you plug that into Google My Business, you're now verified and you're going to be off to the races. You can start accruing reviews, start getting awesome content posted on there. You need to think of Google My Business almost like a social media in its own right. It's kind of like Google's social media, right? That's how I like to think of it, at least. So yeah, definitely invest in local SEO. This is what is going to be really setting your business apart in 2021 and getting you inbound leads instead of email and social outreach. And so this is an inbound strategy rather than outbound. Okay. And then, guys, the third thing is good old social media outreach. And a lot of people are like, oh, Sean, I don't have the time for that. That's bullshit. You definitely have the time for this. You definitely can spend 20, 30, 40 minutes, an hour every single day going on Facebook, going to your niche and contacting people. Now, I know a lot of people, they want to get business right off the bat, but you can't start with just pitching. You can't start with that because people are going to think you're annoying. People are going to tune you out. They're not even going to read your message and reply, let alone, do business with you. So what I would suggest is if you go on, let's just do a quick thing right here. Let's say, again, keep the same example, gyms in Philadelphia, right? Instead of just, Gary Vee has a great quote. He says, jab, jab, right hook. Okay. So if I was going to go attack the Orange Theory Fitness Center in Center City, what I would like to do is just start off normally with a normal conversation. I wouldn't like to just, throw in all my eggs in one message, because if it's a long message, people don't have the time to read it. It's just really annoying and you come off pretty spammy. So I'll say something like, hey, this is, I don't know what to say. I'd say, hey, do you guys, well, first of all, because it's COVID, I'll say, hey, are you guys open? Do you have a sauna available? Because I love saunas. And the one near me is closed, unfortunately, but the gym's open. I don't know how that works. But so I'll say something like this. They'll respond. And this way we're building up rapport. I'm asking questions. I'm asking qualified questions, because here's the thing. I'm asking them, do you have a sauna? Because they would want to capture that inside of the tour. You wouldn't just want to capture the gym. You want to capture the bathrooms. You want to capture everything. If I'm going to be a member at this gym, I want to see if I have a busy lifestyle, if I need to shower, and, if I'm an early morning riser, I want to get to the gym at 6 a.m., work out, go get a nice sweat in, and then, go shower and head out to work. I need to make sure this is going to fit my lifestyle. It's going to fit what I want to do. And if it's not going to fit my lifestyle, then why bother going to this gym? So you need to ask questions, first of all, get their, get the mindset right. Think about what exactly is a good selling point. And in this case, it'd be, okay, I can get you more members for your gym. How do we do that? We post a virtual tour. people can see what it is, what it looks like. I mean, Orange Theory Fitness, if you guys aren't familiar, is one of the most luxurious, pristine gyms in Philadelphia and across the nation, period. So they wouldn't have a problem getting new memberships with the virtual tour, just because their infrastructure and their buildings are so beautiful that you would just want to show them off. Okay, so that's something that I would just that's something that I would think about when I'm pitching them, for sure. All right, and then the same thing goes, guys, for LinkedIn. Obviously, this is more so with Facebook. It's more B2B, but with with LinkedIn, I like to go more B2C, more, to consumers and actual, like, real people instead of businesses. Okay. So I'll say the same thing along the lines of, and I'll actually show you guys something which we did. So, and again, this was kind of a straight shot, but it works. It works sometimes. You just need to play around with different scripts. You know what I mean? But you got to think. You send a message. What's that take? Maybe a minute. So you do 30 messages. That's a half hour every single day to new prospects. And here's the thing. You don't even need to necessarily try to close a deal. You could just, honestly build your rapport up and ask, do you know anybody who would be interested in this? Okay. It doesn't have to be that person. Maybe they know somebody and they can connect the dots that way. So just trying to get your creative juices flowing. And again, like I said, guys, you need to be creative with this stuff. Virtual tours are a very creative business, and you need to think of outside of the box strategies. And these 3 strategies are really out of the box that are going to definitely work for you guys. So if I brought any value to you guys, if you like these strategies, leave them in the comments below what you think. Like, subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.